far in this business. Thank you.
That was a good one, huh?
Okay, now, our next tale is going to require a great deal of cooperation from you, our gentle audience.
More specifically, we need 3 brave volunteers who can bark like a dog, meow like a cat, or crow like a rooster.
This style is called
improvisation,
where anything and everything can happen.
There's a loose storyline, characters made up on the spot, and imagination running wild.
But not too wild.
But pretty wild.
Who out there thinks that they could be an excellent improviser in the way of a dog, a cat, or a rooster?
And remember,
hands in the air if you would like to help us tell our story.
And remember, you don't have to say any lines, you just have to make animal noises and act it out with your hands and bodies. Oh, look at all the little improvisers. We at the Second City and nobody told me.
I am going to pick the 3 souls who look like well-behaved individuals that really want to help us tell our story.
Good plan.
How's that sound? Okay, let's see.
Good plan. Good. Hi, what's your name? Sammy. Hi, I'm Wilhelm. Nice to meet you. Let's have you be the dog. Is that cool? All right, I'll give you some. 1 second, okay? Sammy. Hi, what's your name? Hi, nice to meet you.
Guys, please
I'm
give
Wilhelm.
a warm welcome
Hi,
to
nice to
Sammy,
meet you.
Nora, and once more, Annie?
Yes.
Annie!
Sammy, Nora, and Annie. Wonderful.
All right, let's get you in a line here. How's that? Okay, now remember, you guys, you don't have to do anything except let us tell the story using you as our main characters.
Well, they do have to wear funny animal noses, but that comes later.
Do not be alarmed. The noses have been completely sanitized.
You really know how to jazz up the beginning of a story, don't you? Has anybody here heard of the Bremen Town Musicians?
Anyone?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. This is one of our lesser-known tales, but it is one of our favorites, and it begins just like this. There once was a dog. This dog was getting older and weaker. He could no longer go hunting, so his owner refused to feed him. He decided to run away, setting forth on the road to Bremen, where he thought he could become a town musician. When the dog had gone a little way, he saw a cat by the side of the road, making a face like 3 days of rainy weather. The dog said,
"What has crossed you, old beard licker?"
to which the cat prowled with despair.
Oh, who can be cheerful when their neck is at risk? I am getting on in years, and my teeth are dull, so I would rather sit behind the stove and purr than chase after mice. My master was going to get rid of me, but I ran away. Now good advice is scarce. Where should I go?
So the dog replied,
Hey, why don't you come with me? I'm going to Bremen to become a town musician there. You can take up music too. After all, you understand night music with your mewing. You can become a town musician as well.
The cat liked this idea and joined the dog on the road to Bremen. When they had gone a little further, they saw a rooster sitting on top of a fence and crowing with all its might. The cat said,
Your cries pierce one's marrow and bone. What are you up to?
The rooster replied,
Sunday visitors are coming tomorrow, and the woman of the house, who has no mercy, has told the cook to put me in the soup. I am going to sit here and cry for as long as I can, for I'm to have my head cut off this very evening.
The cat replied,
Hey there, redhead! Instead, come along with us. You can become a town musician. You can always find something better than death. When we make music together, it will be very pleasing.
The rooster was happy with this proposal and joined the refugees on the road to Bremen. However, they could not reach the city of Bremen in one day, and they soon came into a forest where they would spend the night. Off in the distance, they saw the spark of a lighted window and knew that a house must not be far away. They made their way closer and closer to where the light was coming from, and soon they came to the front of a brightly lit house. They walked up and peered in through the window. Inside, they saw a table set with good things to eat and drink, and 2 terrible robbers sitting at the table enjoying themselves. Then the Bremen town musicians decided to discuss how they could drive the robbers away and have the house for themselves, and they came upon a plan. When the dog gave the signal, they all made their music as loud as they could at the window. The dog barked, the cat meowed, and the rooster crowed. Go, go. robbers were terrified, thinking that a ghost was in the house, and ran away. The Bremen Town musicians went into the house and ate their fill and drank their fill. They decided to find a place to sleep, each according to their nature and desire. The dog slept by the door. The cat slept on the hearth next to the warm ashes, and the rooster on the beam on top of the roof. Since they were very tired from their long journey, they fell asleep very quickly. When midnight had passed and the robbers saw that everything was quiet at the house, the captain robber said,
We shouldn't have let ourselves get chased off like that.
And he instructed the other robber to go back and investigate the house.
Go back and investigate the house. The robber who came back found everything still, but as he came into the house, the cat woke up, and with her eyes glowing in the night, she jumped out and hissed and spit and meowed at the top of her voice. The robber was afraid and tried to run away, but then the dog jumped up and started chasing him all around. He chased him all around, and the cat followed after them. And as they ran through the farm, right by the manure pile, they ran by the rooster, who had been made alert by all the noise. And the rooster cried down with her strongest, "Cock-a-doodle-doo!"
Oh my God!
They chased him around for a long time. So long they chased him. Almost comical how long they chased him for. It seemed like it would never end. I'm sure it was very scary to the robber, who was chased forever. Finally, the robber got away, and he came back to his master, saying,
Oh, there is a horrible witch in that house with glowing eyes. It howled at me horribly. Oh, and there's a short, hairy beast standing guard in front of the door. And the judge is up on the roof of the house, screaming down, Heaven knows what you do! It was all that I could do to escape with my life. From that day forward, the robbers never returned to that house. But the Bremen Town musicians liked it there so well that they never left again.
And he who just said that, his mouth is still warm.
How about one last chorus from the Bremen Town musicians?
Hey, hey!
Yes! That's some fine musicking. Thank you very much. Annie, Nora, and Sammy, great work.
Thank you guys.
You're going to go far in this business.